Yep, I'm actually continuing it. Vinny, there are 4 hidden coins in the main 4 stages that unlock something. Interesting. So the game actually has, like, unlocks, too. If you missed this on Sunday, I enjoyed it enough to want to come back to it, even though I don't fully understand this game's fascination with milk. No interesting gimmicks appear in grasslands. What was the other ability I got last time before I stopped playing? Oh, yeah, got it. I like that Wario's face is scummy, like he was in the early 90s. Oh my god, even the fucking information blocks don't stop talking. Christ. Ye old gamers den? No, I mean, Wario's face is a little less scummy these days. At least in my opinion. His face used to be crooked. Yeah, it's crooked. Yeah, it's you can see it in his eyes. He was crazed back then. I guess he might still be, he just looks less crazed. I don't know why I punched. There's no reason to punch. Any chance of Against the Storm again? I don't know, I mean, I would like to. I just haven't found the time for it. Maybe when I'm done with Blasphemous. The problem is, though, if I don't play that game, like, every day, I'm not gonna make progress anymore, because I hit, like, Prestige 10, and then I just couldn't, like, keep up, because, well, one, the updates make the game a little bit more, you know, complex, and they changed some stuff that I got really used to. And then the other thing about it is, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of micromanagement involved in that game, and I love it. I do love it, but it's, if you're away from it for a couple months, it's like you gotta remember all this stuff. Any chance for more random collabs? I mean, at some point, I think for Halloween I might try to do a collab. When it comes to me organizing collabs, I'm a little bit lazy. If asked, I tend to just do the collabs because I'm happy to be a part of a thing. But I wouldn't mind doing something, like I know me and my mods wanted to do an Among Us at some point. And when it comes to other, like, YouTuber/streamer folk, at some point I would like to maybe get a little Halloween thing going. But yeah, again, I'm not that great at organizing these things. Would you go on an IRL stream with Mike if he invited you? He did invite me, I just don't want to do it. It's not something that I think would be enjoyable for me. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, I do have double jump, that's right. Oh my god. Not a secret. Well, for me, it's more an issue of, for me, it's more an issue of I don't necessarily enjoy being, I have to, like, if I'm, like, in a live scenario, like, in real life, I feel like I have to be entertaining, or I have to be on, or find stuff. I feel like that would make me very uncomfortable. Yeah, this isn't real life, no. I used to do that at Comic-Con, and it wasn't live, and it still was very uncomfortable for me. What do you think you're doing down here? Setting off me flamethrowers and stuff?
Wario thought this was just going to be a small, innocent goat farm. Why is everything on fire? It's too hot and nasty down here. I hate it.
Fits me aesthetic. It's a sheep. You get it? Excuse me. You, Sir Wario, I can just smell it. No, I just smell, ew. You're not evil, just vile.
Yeah, and what of it?
Can I respect you? You're a cold-blooded killer. The bats were my pets. Were me pet? Yeah, you get the idea. Let's begin the fighting now.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Again, this game has really well-designed boss fights. And just, like, the game mechanics are surprisingly good. Like, it's not just a comedy game, it's, like, actually fun. Oh, I think I found the weakness. Much like Megman. Fire. Oh. Do you think Wario prefers his milk slightly spoiled? He prefers it from a rotten nipple. That's the problem with Wario. This guy is out of his fucking mind. Leaf.
Have a rotten nipple.
I remember these things. Wait, I'm curious, how many levels are there in this game? Is it just these 4, or do 4 more unlock? There are 8? Let's see. Power Glove. Vinny, you just missed a reference to you? It said sauce from Vines? Huh? Well, you know I can't just let that slide. I have to go back now. What's next? Cocktails from trees, soup from nettles, sauce from vines. Okay. Chat. There's a lot of different types of vines. Just because it says that doesn't mean it's necessarily a reference to me. Egomaniac streamer thinks everything is about him. I'm trying not to. Listen, listen. Clearly that was about someone else and not me. That's just normal everyday stuff. Tea is made from vines. Oops. Oh. Reference to evil vine sauce. Oh, vile sauce. Vinny, not accepting ref meme considered rude. Vile sauce and lies malicious. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh shit, touch fuzzy, get dizzy. Oh shit. Yeah, you can't go backwards. Why do fan games love the dizzy thing so much? Yeah, they're in a lot of them, aren't they? I don't know, it's just fun. Yeah, I think it's just one of those moments that became like a core memory for people, and something that made Yoshi's Island like even more memorable, but also funny drag. Oh, fuck. The fucking garlic bread was right there. Oh.
Why do you make me do this? Go back!
Yeah, vile sauce and lies malicious should be like our evil counterparts. That's fun. Maybe next time there's a duck game or an emogue, I can bring out vile sauce. Hey Sugar, what kind of tea are you here for?
Well, if you're really asking, I'll take some of your finest Earl Grey. Spare me the milk.
Alright, you got it, buddy. See, Wario only takes rotten milk. Here you go. That's gonna cause Wario damage.
Yup, there's some tea. That's pretty good.
You didn't come here for tea, did you?
I mean, there was a warning siren, which means there's a boss fight here.
Alright. Only got 3 minutes to spare. We can do a quick fight. After all, it's been awful quiet without Billy around. I guess, yeah, getting the keys.
Are you ready?
Someone said it unlocked something,
Go.
so... Hey, that actually worked. Oh, yeah, the leaf shield. That makes sense. Ah! You can't do that move in the air at all. Mental. Iced tea. I get it. Leaf Barish. Oh, shoot, leave. Vinny, that's my wife you just killed. Your turn.
Well, I'm good at sticking my hands in places they don't belong.
Well, we've had enough of it.
Egads, my pancreas!
What's this?
Heh, I got that from one of the heads of the local business. Just got finished with them.
Was that the head of Forest Tea & Co? They were next on our list from the boss. Wait, bro, there's something written on here. Model number something something, serial number TTTTT. Product of GAD Science Incorporated. Huh? But that means... they were the boss's robots too? And those were our brothers and sisters. One of us. Oh god, what have we done? But why would he order us to destroy his own creations? The series got... crazy.
Wait, you two are robots? Oh, this is actually kind of messed up.
Sis, I think it's time we had a talk with the boss, or a word with him. A word? A word? I'm gonna give him a lot more than a word. He's not gonna get away with this. Call him up now! Hey, boss, we're gonna talk about something right now. Hello? He's not responding.
This Professor Teabag guy stood you guys up. Maybe the other robots were supposed to be getting scrapped? Have we been doing all the dirty work he didn't want to do himself this whole time? And what if you two are up next?
This is very Wario-y.
And what if you two are up next for the scrap heap?
Something. Watrio. No, I won't let that happen. I am the milkman. I am more than a robot. I'm gonna stop that old geezer myself. I'm joining you, bro. I gotta get him to spill the beans.
Well, you robots are rising up against your human master. Excellent!
You know what? You were saying the boss had captured your friends, correct?
Yes.
Come with us then, we'll show you exactly where he's been hiding out. To heck with it. Wait, bro, you're gonna let this guy tag along just like that? Well, he could provide some much-needed brute strength, and the people he needs to rescue probably aren't anyone special. Let's be nice for once. Okay, let's take Stinky with us, but I gotta warn you, it won't be easy making it all the way to his office.
Wow! Nothing gets in Mario's away. Let's go! How do these guys do that?
Oh, looks like there was only maybe 4 levels, and then the end? Which would make sense for a shorter fan game. Yeah, why is the walls corn?
Wait, so that old guy's secret base was just under that blown-up factory? What a waste of time!
Yeah, well, the boss wasted our time too, you know? Anyway, keep going down these hallways until you find the computer room. Wait, isn't that the, Mega Man X, the capsule graphic? The one that charges up X? Oh, it's from Sonic 3? Oh, never mind then. Clearly I don't know my Mega Man. Uh-oh.
Motherfuck! Oh. God.
Milk? It's just milk. It's milk and not... Chad, the game is about milk. It's not about anything like other, like, white, sticky substance. It's just milk. I don't think it's supposed to be, like... I don't think the creator is that depraved. Milk isn't sticky. The kind Wario drinks is. That's like what he said.
Have a rotten teeth!
Aw, man. Aw, man. I got the cow block and now... It's not like Castlevania where you can, like, change out your sub-items or whatever.
Don't need it, fuck off.
It may look like Wario's angry, but that's stink fumes and not rage fumes. Neat mechanic. Yeah, it's a mug. It's Bowser's clown car, but a mug. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Now I understand what I'm supposed to be doing. This seems important. Lacto S. Oh god. Milk machine system's now online, running at 100% power. Oh man, another one of these things. The boss must have only just installed this one. They're not too hard to defeat. They just have an awful lot of health. It'll be even easier with the three of us. Recently installed third-party software detected launching Boomo EXE. I don't know what that means. Oh, God. It's the yellow devil, but it's milk. Wow, cool fucking companions. Your friend quantity has reduced to approximately 0. Odds of victory, 0.015%.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Wow. Really shitting the bed here on this one. There we go. Umo. Someone said, I'd never thought I would see Wario fight a cum giant. Please stop. Remember, this is milk. Remember. There you go. Yeah, these blocks are pretty classic Mega Man. I really don't care for the blocks very much, but these are easy, especially because you have a double jump with a jump float thing. Makes all the difference. Very, very generous. Those blocks have made me fucking rage. Wait, the Electric Man? Elect Man is actually canon in this universe, confirmed. No, that was like a clone, I think. That wasn't the real Milkman. Oh, we're getting some classic Mega Man mechanics. That one, I think, is from Mega Man 4. Wait, maybe. No, I don't think 4. 3. 4 had, there was an electric type robot master in 4 that had, oh god, what? The level went dark a little bit. Bright Man, was it? There was a remake of Mega Man 4 that I might want to check out. Yeah, cock. That, what the hell was it called? It was done in the style of the Mega Man Genesis game. I've had it downloaded for a while, I just haven't had a chance to play it. Wily Wars? Yeah, I forget the name of it, though. Liminal Man Reveal When. I think well, I'm not actively working on the Liminal Man, but I will say there is a fellow in the Pink Floyd album Wish You Were Here that is basically the Liminal Man. And when I saw the image again, I was like, oh, that's just my stupid idea that I had, isn't it? Yeah, some people have drawn up some concepts. There's probably some stuff I haven't seen, but... Hang on a second. This guy. I'll show you which guy I'm talking about. That guy. That's the Liminal Man. From 1975. Close enough. Does he have any connection to the Rubber Band Man? I'm sure he does. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised for a second. And Hot Cold Man? Good Badman. That's my favorite Kojima villain. Good Badman. And also Saul Goodman. Everyone just pretends like Kojima is like a genius, but deep down we know. He's a brainius. It's just a weird combination. You have Wario without... Like, Wario plays differently than usual. Oh, great. We're in milk now. We're swimming in milk. But it's Wario in a Mega Man game about milk. Very strange. No, this isn't a jar or anything. A waffle? Good thing it's not blue, remember that? Please look up blue waffle, please! It's funny, blue waffle. Don't look up blue waffle, ever. It's just another one of those shock things that you would tell your friends. For those that don't know, like for the innocent among us. All one of you. Splash Woman? Sick reference. Shit. Got a little greedy there. Come on. Get it. Get some. Get some. Yeah, got some. Holy cow, you must consume a lot of milk to be so strong.
Not really. I only eat garlic and foods that are rich in protein. Don't you guys consume enough protein? It's very important.
We're robots.
Point taken. Even so, I hate the taste of milk. It's too rich. No offense, I'm sure your milk is considered delicious, but it's not for me.
Why is Wario so respectful and nice? Uh-oh. Glitch? Oh, no. Wait, what the fuck? Was it scripted? Joke boss? It's a good in-joke? Oh, I certainly... It was a reference to Mega Man 3? You've reached the center of Professor Egad's base of operations. Why don't you join us for some milk and coffee? robot he was copying was the copy robot from Mega Man 3, and he was stuck in an infinite loop. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
No! No!
I need to cancel that somehow. It said control, but I'm using a controller, so I don't know what button to press there. Boing! Builds rage. You fuck. Oh, these piss babies. These piss babies. Get out of here.
Hey, that's me!
Just gotta go. Oh, it's them.
Man, am I hungry, Weege. Any idea on how we getting out of here? Mario, Luigi, there you are! What the? How'd you find us again? You are being saved. I, the grandest Wario, have finally come to your rescue.
Yeah, about that.
Wait, why aren't you guys being held captive by that crazy old man?
Oh, the professor? Actually, he just let us go. According to him, he just needed to extract the leftover milk that Mario still had in his body. And I still had to return the milk device he gave me, so now everything is back to normal. Doesn't explain why he had to shoot us in the back of our heads, though. Seemed a bit extreme.
Yeah, whatever. At least we can go home now, right? So, that's it then. I came all the way here for nothing. But I was supposed to save you guys. You have no idea how long this took me.
Actually, it took you 47 minutes, 56 seconds, and 666 milliseconds. Sorry, we got held up a little bit back there. My sis was having trouble with... Wait. These were the guys you were looking for? What? Mario, I thought we already dealt with these two.
Leading the bad guys right to us, eh? I knew you were up to no good. No, it's not what it looks like. They're the ones that led me to you.
Seems you're not the only one who can come inexplicably back to life, Red Plumber. Huh.
Stop! Stop it, all of you! I'll leave you guys to talk it out. I'm gonna go have a word with this Professor Eggdad.
Canonical rage. Eggfather, it is I. That's the capsule I was thinking about earlier. Ah, you made it! I don't believe we've met, though. Are you that Wario that the boys were talking about?
Bah! Enough with the games, you old coot!
Whatever do you mean, boy?
You make me sick. Setting up your own robots to destroy each other.
Oh, are they already done with that? Thank you for letting me know.
What? No, hey, you need to stop this. Even they know the truth now. Why were you making them do this? It's messed up.
It's quite simple. Ice cream, whipped cream, goat's milk, and tea, among others. After I lost my factory, I could no longer afford to keep those other departments going. Truthfully, it breaks my heart when our robots are rendered obsolete. But those other two, number one and number two, they were irresponsible. They cost me greatly. I needed to teach them a lesson, and it seemed convenient to use them. To deal with the horrid deeds that I could not bring myself to do.
And what about the Mario brothers, excuse me?
Admittedly, they played no part in my wrongdoings. I really just wanted to see them. For whatever reason, they have been distant from me lately, never involving me in their new adventures. It started to get lonesome around here, so lonesome it certainly took its toll on me. My research went into some strange places, and one day I found myself deep into dairy production.
That is pretty strange, yeah.
But even now, there's only one solution. I'll only get my way by intervening, a wacky new invention to combat the problem at hand, something to throw a wrench in the works. Perhaps you can sympathize?
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have to do so much to get the brothers to notice me. One time I even stole Mario's castle and transformed it into my own. That being said, I couldn't actually afford the rent. Why am I wasting my time blathering at you? You're still not getting out of this scot-free.
I'm sorry, but my plan is still in motion, and I cannot let anyone else find out about it. I'm afraid if you still oppose me, you must be eliminated. Yabu yabu.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Ah, blood. That's cute. Whew. Woo. The powers of my own creations used against me. I fought my hardest to try and stop you, yet I knew deep down it would still end in failure. So what do you plan on doing with me?
I don't know. Beating a helpless old guy senseless just isn't my style. Even Wario has standards. Just give it up, okay? You and I can end this peacefully. Hey, you.
Boss. Professor. We want to have a word with you. It seems your cavalry has arrived.
Your robots told us everything, Professor. My milk addiction, the factory getting captured, it was all you.
Master Mario, Luigi, my boy, I'm sorry. I only wished to involve myself with what you were getting up to. I missed you. But now I realize it's not worth causing you this much trouble. My creations, I should have never set you up to that awful task. From now on, I'm going to treat you not as robots, but as people. Can you all forgive this crazy old fool? You make it real hard for us to hate you. Look, boss, I kind of get why you had to do it to us. Sorry, why you had us do it. But come on, they were our own kind. It was a tiny bit immoral. It just skips on its own. I wish at least we had a chance to get to know them first. So it's true, Professor? These robots, they're your creations? But that means... I'm sorry, my boy. All of that was indeed my doing. Well, actually, that is only half the truth. The fact is, I had a good deal of help from my assistant.
Your ass is what?
Assistant? Who could that be?
What is that horrendous noise?
Oh no, it's him. Oh.
Did somebody ask for me? Ah, Professor, you didn't tell me we were having guests over.
Wow, same voice as Wario. Oh dear, now it is not the time, Albert. What are you doing here?
That's Dr. Wily to the rest of you.
Who? Please, Doctor, no more modifications. I've been a good and subservient robot.
Your assistant is nothing but another balding old man? What?
Hey, what's he doing with all that milk?
Oh, this? I finally got my hands on your top-secret milk reproduction tech. It's now all mine. I have no need for you any longer, Professor.
What? But I thought we... Stop this at once, Albert. That tech cannot leave our company. It's too dangerous. So much story.
To be clear, I am setting this place to self-destruct in a short while. Try to get out of here while you still can, idiots! What are you doing? You heard the man? Get out of here. I'll catch up.
Wow. Sounds like raps.
Bone. Bone. Bone.
Sans is the only skeleton that has ever existed in gaming. Confirmed.
Stop right there, Dr. Wily. What? How did one of them follow me? Imbecile! It is too late to stop my escape now. Please. You didn't think you could just blow everything up and leave, did you? Unfortunately for you, it's Wario time. You're not going anywhere, Einstein. You must have a death wish, no? Very well, if you wish to share the same fate as the professor.
Gladly something that doesn't matter. He's gonna drink some milk. Real milk hasn't been available. Oh, there's new lore. It's concentrated milk. It's pure milk. I'll make mega millions? Fuck.
You must be joking. You're making this much too easy for Wario. Well, then you should have no problem dealing with this.
Mega milk time.
Final round. Go for it.
Wow. It's fucking jacked. Oh my god. Come on, man. Just do the thing. Do the fire thing. Oh, you can't hold the button again right after. That's the problem. I keep doing exactly that. Fuck it, I'll heal. I was gonna say this attempt is kind of bad, but... Skull shield. Oh god, oh no, oh god. I don't know what that means.
Final round. Go for it.
Alright, here we go, Wily. Dr. Wowie. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Great. Damn it. Damn it again. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Skeleton time. Damn it. Fuck you, Bone. That almost was bad. It's just an old baby man. Another of Kojima's inventions. Punch him. I am the milkman. I am the milk messiah. I am. Looks like this old man got here just in time. I see you've already dealt with the assistant. Hope it wouldn't come to this. I'm sorry, I just don't feel like reading anymore. In the funny way. I know that that's like half the appeal, but... You don't know how long this dialogue's gonna go on for. It could be another 10 minutes. Yellow one, get ready. I'm preparing to open an interdimensional portal. I don't get it. Now I get it. Yeah, it was like Stardew Valley fishing. What? Wario was crying. That's another game that Nintendo should release. Wario is crying. Professor, you're alive! Unbelievable, inconceivable. The Yellow Man has returned with the boss in tow. Indeed, it's all thanks to you, this young warrior. He may have just saved my life, even took care of my assistant for me. I won't be hearing from him any longer. Well, that's a good thing. No one else was hurt. All right, my bad. Perhaps I should leave now before I cause any further suffering. Hey, you're not going anywhere. Somebody still needs to take care of us, boss.
You're not going back on your word, are you?
No, of course not. I just don't know where to go from here. I haven't got my factory. I haven't got my headquarters. I haven't got milk. You've got us, though. You'll be fine as long as you got the two of us. We could take care of you, too. And you can milk them as well. After everything I've done, you still wish to stay by my side? I mean, if you're willing to change, that's good enough for me. Yeah, but on one condition, you gotta stop with the crazy milk factory shit. Huh? What's wrong with milk?
The small bean has got a point. Things have gotten way out of hand.
Hey, why not try something smaller, like a coffee shop? Coffee, you say? You know, that might just be in my budget. In fact, I know the perfect place to start up, somewhere with lots of beans. What? Where? Why don't you tell me about that? What are we waiting for? Let's go, go, go. Well, fellows, it looks like it's time we said our goodbyes. Thank you, young man, for helping me snap out of my bad side. I hope we can meet on better terms next time, boys! Well, maybe we'll make some more of an effort to see you regularly. I would appreciate that. Superstar Saga prequel. Oh yeah, Bean thing. So long, plumber boys. Farewell, yellow fellow. Always remember, it's not the man that makes the milk, it's the milk that makes the man.
Good luck and farewell, peculiar robots. And you always remember to have a rotten day.
Well, that was the strangest sequence of events I've ever been a part of. Let's go home. Great. Victory pick. And he found gold, too. Okay, well this was fun. Again, gameplay was way better than it had any right to be. And, I enjoyed. I feel like the over-reliance on, like, trying to establish, like, lore for the milk was a bizarre choice. But, you know, other than that, it was quite enjoyable. And, it's silly and it involves milk for some reason. And, you know, I hope you enjoyed watching it. Bustin' Beanut. Yep. There was already lore for this. I know it's the third game in the series, but there were like, I think the other two games were pretty short compared to this one, but I don't remember a whole lot, so. But yeah, regardless, it was just a... Oh, there is another secret thing that I haven't done. That's for you kids out there to do, you know? But, I gotta get going, and I hope you have a great evening, day, whatever it may be. I won't be live tonight, like I said, but I'll be around maybe even tomorrow. We will see. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Okay, we've got a lot of credits here, don't we? recap of the first games. Yeah. I'll just let this happen. Vinny, Q&A session? Oh, save that question for the Q&A session, chat member. A lot of music, a lot of credits. I didn't even notice the Final Fantasy VII music. Vinny, any plans on playing Sea of Stars? This isn't the Q&A segment. What's going on? I have it. I'm probably gonna check it out and see if I don't know if I have the fucking mental capacity to get involved in another big RPG right now. But I do have it, and I plan on playing it at least once. But yeah. Oh, the item gets sounds. Okay. Did you hear the... oh, look at that. I got a special thing there. Who's Vinny Video? But yeah, that me being the last person on the credits is now like I think that's like the third or fourth time that's happened. But thanks for including me. Game was cool. I'm glad it exists. And oh, we got post credits. And I hope you enjoyed this silly tale of milk. It's not done yet. There's more.
What's this? Oh, it's from the princess. Who would have guessed? She's baked another cake and wants us to meet at the castle. Dear pesky plumbers.
Oh, I hope this one's gluten-free.
So why don't we go over there now, huh? Let's just forget all this ever happened and relax. I suppose I owe you an apology. You weren't so bad back there after all. Actually, you've been a great help. Why don't you come with us to the castle? Wait, Wario can spend time with his friends? Sure. Just this once. Say no more! Well then, let's go!
Mario 64 DS prequel? Well, check it out yourselves if you're interested, chat. But this was fun, and I'm good now. I can leave. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Might be around tomorrow, but we're going to finish Final Fantasy 16 in a couple days. So we'll do that, and I'll be looking for more. I'll be glitch hunting in Starfield again. Soon. Goodbye. Vin, I've had an hour-long debate about whether straws have one hole or two holes. Care to weigh in on the debate? It's one hole. It's one long hole. But then... what is a hole? what really, if you think about it, if a hole has an exit and it's long, that's still one hole. But if it's really long and it's curved, then that's two holes. How much weed did you guys smoke when you were discussing this topic?